Welcome to Fino Concept. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future videos.
Hey, what's up guys, this is Theo from Fino Concept. So today we are looking at web hosting and domain name. So basically we are going to register a domain name and we are going to get web hosting services. So let's just get into this. But before that, I'd like to inform you that I'll be blurring up certain information because the account I'm using is not mine and the person is quite sensitive about the email address being on the website, so don't let that be a bother to you. Another thing is I'm recording this from my laptop, which has a lower resolution as compared to my desktop, so the quality of this video is going to be a little bit lesser than the usual 1080p I upload on YouTube. So forgive me for those two reasons. With all that said, let's just get into it. So the next thing I'll show you is the current one we are using, which is my.webhostingbars.com. My spelled as M-Y. I'm a little bit tired, forgive me. M-Y, mine. So also, if you are new here, you have to sign up an account with them. But if you are old here, you just click on customer login and you just log in with your details. So yes, I'll be blowing up the email address. Like I said, don't let that be a bother to you. So I'll enter the email address I'm going to be using. And I'll go ahead and enter the password. And just click on login when I'm done. Okay, so you can see that we have available credit, which is $196.72. So if you want to add funds, you can always add funds to it through PayPal or Visa card or any other means they leave available to you. So the first thing we are going to be doing is, here is our dashboard. There are a few things you can read from there. If this isn't your first time, this is the best place to read your recent news and activities. So today we are just going to be creating a domain. So I'll just go to the domain, and you can renew domain, you can register a new domain, you can transfer your domain to them. So for renew domains, it's just going to show you a list of all the domains you have and the ones which have expired, so that you can repurchase them. It's just for 1 year, depending on which duration, 1 or 2 years depending on the duration you choose. And if it is not active or it has expired, you have to renew it. So we have Fino Concept as part of our domain, and it is active. That's our website. Be sure to visit it. Okay, so let's just go back. Everything is active. The ones we don't need, we've cancelled them up. So let's just register a new domain for our website we created, the T-based geoservices. So let's just register a new domain, and we are going ahead to type in the domain name. Now if you remember, in name.com we just typed in the full website, which is www.tbasegeoservices.com. Here they don't allow you to be typing in so many information. You can see from here that the .com is already attached to it, so you don't have to input that again. And the second thing is, you don't need to add in www. So just type in the name that you want your URL to be. It is going to attach the rest for you. So I'll just go ahead and delete the www and search this up. Okay, now they are telling us that this domain is already on our database. Yes, that is true. We have already placed this order. We've not bought it yet. We've just placed the order. So I'll just go ahead and search in a new one. So tutorial.com is already taken by someone. So let's just try Fino tutorial and see if it is available. Okay, so Fino tutorial is available and it's set for 1 year is just $10.99. So you can go ahead and change it to probably .net. .net is also available. There are a few other options you can just choose from, so many of them. So let's just go with phenotutorial.us. Let's just pick any. And once you're done, you just click on continue to move to the next step. So for the domain configuration, we have 2 name servers which come by default. This is important because if at one point one server goes down, then we don't lose our website. The second server will just kick in to keep our website active. So it's more or less like one for the main and another for a backup in case something goes wrong. So if you already have a server, you just place in the name of your server in here and it will just automatically pick it up. So I think I'll click on continue from here. Okay, so the next country is required. I'll just type in Ghana for this and I'll click on continue. So let's just scroll down to the rest of the information. So you have an option to pay with PayPal or credit card, and since we already have a balance in our sheet, we are just going to, should I say, confuse the system? Well, we are going to try and pay with PayPal, even though we are not going to be doing that. We already have an amount on our website, on our account, so that's what we are going to be using. So we'll just wait for this to try and redirect us to the PayPal services where we input our email and password, and I'll just go back and not complete that. Okay, so for some reason it's sending us back. Probably I should go back 2 times. Let's go back one more time. Okay, so let's go back to our cart. Okay, so there are 2 which are unpaid for. I already said we registered one and we didn't pay for that. That's the main thing I'm going to be using. And the second one is the phenotutorial.us, which we are not going to be using. We just made preparations for that, even though we are not going to buy that. So this is the original domain we want to register. So I'll go ahead and apply the credit. And now that we've bought it, we have the invoice. I'll go ahead and download this. This is for future reference in case anything goes wrong. It's a good habit and I'll encourage all of you guys to be doing that. Okay, so now we've paid for this website. And you can see that we don't have 2 invoices now. We just have one, which is the one we just created, the phenotutorial.us, and our available credit has been deducted. So let's try to access our website and see if it is working. Well, obviously it's not going to work because the moment you purchase a domain name, it takes some time. Depending on what time it is, it takes some time before you can actually access the domain name. So as at the time I'm recording this video is around 9:30 p.m. So we just have to wait for a while. In about 4 to 6 hours, then we try that. It might be longer than that depending on like the time I said initially. Okay, so I think that about covers it for this video tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like to watch more of our videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And as always, don't forget to share with your family and friends. This is Theo from Pheno Concept, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is what I wanna do. Let's have some fun.